solve each equation. We're going to solve this equation by assigning a temporary variable u to this 3x plus 5 because it looks really complicated like that. So if we let u equal to 3x plus 5, then we can just replace that with a u and replace that with a u, and we end up with a much simpler equation. So we get 8u squared plus 2u minus 1 equal to 0. Now this equation we can solve by factoring. We're looking for two numbers that add up to 2 and multiply to a negative 8. So we could use 4 and a negative 2. We put it in a box and we get 8u squared plus 4u minus 2u minus 1. And then we find the common factors for 8u squared and 4u. So that would be 4u. Here we get a 2u plus 1 and then a minus 1 here. So when we factor this equation, we end up with 4u minus 1 and 2u plus 1. So we set each of the factors equal to 0 and solve for the variable. So 2u plus 1 equal to 0. So we add 1 to both sides. We get 4u is equal to 1. Divide by 4 and we get u is equal to 1/4. On this side we get 2u is equal to negative 1. Divide by 2 and we get u is equal to negative 1/2. Now remember that our equation is this long one here. We don't want to know what u is, we want to know what x is. So once we get to this point, we can replace the u with the 3x plus 5. So we get 3x plus 5 is equal to 1/4, and 3x plus 5 is equal to negative 1/2. So if we do that, then we move the 5 to this side, and we get common denominator is 4. So here we get a negative 20. So we get a negative 19 over 4 is equal to 3x. Now we're going to divide by 3, and recall that dividing by 3 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/3. So here we get x is equal to 19 twelfths, and it's a negative 19 twelfths because I have a negative sign here and I'm multiplying by 1/3. And then on this side, I'm going to work up here so I have a little bit more space. We have 3x plus 5 is equal to negative 1/2. We subtract 5 from both sides, and we get 3x is equal to, I'm going to find the common denominator for 1 and 2, so that would be 2. So this is still negative 1/2, and here I have to multiply times 2, so this is negative 10. So this is going to give me negative 11/2. I divide by 3, and that's the same thing as multiplying by 1/3, so I get x is equal to negative 11/6. So then the answer to this question would be negative 19 twelfths and negative 11/6.